Thecozysewingclub, where we sew in our pyjamas, drink lots of tea or coffee, and eat lots of snacks. Outside clothes are strictly prohibited. I'm joking. They're not really. Wear what you want. It's fine. In this video, we are going to be reviewing the sewing machine from Lidl. I've already unboxed it. I've already had a look, so I know what's what. So, first, with everything that you buy, you must look at the instruction booklet. This has so much information about how to clean it and how to thread it and all of that lot. However, I don't do instructions, so they're not for me. This sewing machine comes with a little bag, little dust bag. It's cute, it's nice. This machine obviously comes with the pedal and the power cord, and then you have the machine. It's very heavy, very sturdy, very good. And in this little compartment here, if you just pull that out there, in that little box of things, you will find a little bag. There's lots of goodies in it. Lots of goodies. So, first of all, we have oil. This is to oil and clean your machine. Obviously, before you oil it, you need to make sure that it's no dust and stuff like that, or else it'll just get clogged. So we've got them. We also have a screwdriver to unscrew the plate on here so we can clean the inside. This is really handy to have because I tried to clean my machine with a big screwdriver and I couldn't get it off, and it drove me insane. So that's good to have. It also comes with a screwdriver thing. That's good to have. And a brush to dust all the dust off your machine. And that is also a seam ripper, which is really cool. I like that. Handy to have. Then we have this, which is another spool holder, and that just goes into that little hole at the back there. That's just to hold an extra spool if you are doing like double stitching with a twin needle or anything like that. Then we have this and this little thing, which is a stopper for your threads. So I'll show you. If we have our thread on like that and we've threaded it up, that's probably going to wiggle and probably going to end up coming off. So if we pop this on there like that, it can move with a little bit of pressure, but that is not moving. So that holds that in place. And then the other one is for spools of thread that is bigger spools of thread. This machine also comes with 3 little spools of thread, which I'll be honest, I probably won't use because I'm very picky with the thread that I use. I only tend to use Gutterman thread. But yeah, handy to have. It also comes with this little thing here, which is, I've never used one of these, but it is for quilting. So apparently to be able to measure your stitches. I've never used one before, so I have no idea. I don't really do quilting very often, and if I do it, I don't really top stitch my quilting either, so I'm not a very good quilter. It also comes with this. Can't really see it. That is to thread your needle, to help thread your needle. I really like having these in. I know a lot of people think they're really tricky to work with, but I actually really like these. It also comes with, where's the other one? Spools. It comes with 3 of these. I don't know where the other one's just gone. But it comes with 3 of these. These are very specific to your machine. So you should really only use ones that your machine recommends. However, I use in my machine doesn't get on well with plastic ones, only metal ones. So I can use practically any metal one in my machine. It works fine. So I can imagine that this machine would work fine with any plastic ones, because I know people say, oh, use the right ones and whatever, but I don't really do that, and it always works fine. How different can you get of bobbins, really? Like, you can't, can you? So that's that. It also comes with this little felt thing, which goes on the end of that thing there. This thing here goes on there like that. And you also comes with 3 different needles, 3 size needles. So I have actually made an Excel document with the different sizes of needles, what fabric they should be used for, what weight of fabric, and all of that lot. So I will link that below, and you'll be able to go and download that as well. It comes with the footer that it's got on now. So that is just a normal footer that looks like this. That's just a normal foot. And then it also comes with this one here, which is an invisible zipper foot. Now, this is the reason I actually bought this machine, because they came with an invisible zipper foot, and I'm really impressed with that because I really like these. It also comes with this one, which is a normal zipper foot, and then it comes with this little one, which is a button foot. This actually helps attach buttons, so you don't have to hand stitch them, which I prefer doing. I just use that because I'm lazy. And it also comes with this, which is a buttonhole foot. So different sized buttonholes on there. Okay, and it also comes with this, which is an embroidery plate, which I also have never used. So that's what it comes with. So this machine, I really like this machine because it has some features that some of the machines that I've got don't have. So got a little thing on the side there, which is a cutter that cuts your thread. It also comes with this little lever here, which actually helps thread your thread through your needle. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And it has 33 stitches. Yep, it has 33 stitch options, which is really good for the price. So I'm going to go through that with you. And okay, so we've come to a less cozy part of the house. This is just my sewing room. I'm going to show you how to set your machine up and how to set your spools up. Okay, so first things first, we're going to plug it in. So this just goes in to the side here and there, and then we're just going to switch that switch and it turns it on. It's got a nice little fancy light, very cute. So I'm going to show you how to thread the bobbin first. So to thread the bobbin, you want to put your felt piece on there, and then you want to find the end for this thread. There we go. We're going to slide that onto there, and we are going to put a stopper on just to stop that from coming out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to follow the instructions on here. We are going to go in there like that. We are going to go around like that. Remember, following the instructions. And then on this side, we are going to get our bobbin. We're going to put that through the hole from the inside like that. We're going to pop the bobbin on there, and then this is the important part, is to make sure you push that so it's locked in like that. You're going to keep hold of this thread Watch you press gently on your footer, and that is going to start spinning that around. And if you keep this tight, it will eventually just snap off. Okay, and we're just going to keep going and keep going until it has winded our bobbin all the way up. Okay, and then when that's done, I use the whole of this thread. And when that's done, we're going to make sure we push that back off, take it up. We might have a few things wrapped around there. And just make sure that that's all wound up. And that is how you wind your bobbin. So we now need to put a new spool of thread on here. So I'm going to put the blue one on. And we need to thread it. So once again, we're going to find the end of the blue thread. We're going to follow the instructions. So we're going to put it round there. Number 2 round there. And then we're going to come down here. We'll just move the camera up. And then you're going to move this little thing here until that silver thing plops up. And then you're going to wrap it round there like that. Bring it down. And then it's got a little thing here. And you're just going to make sure that that's hooked on like that. And then we are going to thread the needle. So when we're threading the needle, you can either do it the traditional way and put it through yourself, or you can use that little silver thing that might help you. But this is a much easier way to do it. So you're going to bring this down, you're going to hook this side into that little hook there, and you're going to press that in, but pull it up a little bit as you're doing it. Keep it tight, and then when it pulls through, you can eventually let it go. Like that. And then it should be all threaded in like that. And you're going to make sure that that sits underneath the footer like that. Now for the bobbin. This little thing here just comes down like this, and then you're just going to bring that off like that. That has got a bobbin in it, I don't know why. Maybe when the other bobbin went. So what you're going to do is you're going to put that bobbin in there like that, and you're just going to make sure that that is hooked around that bit like that. So it's in that little gap there. And then when you put it back in, you're going to make sure that that is pointing upwards. There is a little like gap there that it should sit in. So if we put that, I'm going to pull this. If we put that in there like that, that should be in perfectly. And then we're going to get the thread cap. We're going to get the thread caught. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold the blue thread, the top thread. We're going to hold it up a little bit like that, and we are going to turn the knob on the side here. We're going to turn that anti-clockwise. So we're going to turn it towards us, and we're going to keep that. And you can see there that little blue thread that's catching that yellow one right now. And then we're just going to pull that yellow thread out like that. And that should be your machine all threaded like that. Okay, so now I'm just going to test that out. I'm just going to get a spare piece of fabric. I'm just going to put that underneath the footer. I'm going to make sure that my thread is backwards. I'm going to put the footer down, which is the little lever at the back. Always make sure that's down when you're first sewing. I'm going to make sure that my stitch is on the straight stitch because I don't want to do any fancy stitches right now. I'm going to put this on auto, and I'm just going to press my foot down and see how well that does. Lift the footer up, you can pull that, and then that just goes straight on there like that. Okay, so that is looking okay. I feel like feel like this tension is slightly off, and this, yeah, so I think about five on this is a nice happy medium. Yeah, I think that's quite decent compared to the rest. I think the others were too loose, and then that one was too tight, which is why it was pulling the fabric a little bit, but that one looks quite nice. Okay, right, so with stitches, we've got some straight stitches, some zigzag stitches, some hems, some finishing stitches, and these are your buttonhole stitches. Okay, so I've just put my Gutterman thread in, and I have just done another zigzag stitch, and I can definitely tell the difference. The thread is a lot smoother, it's not getting caught, it looks like it's doing a pretty good job. So now I'm going to change the stitch width to a 3 and show you what that looks like. See there, it literally just pulls perfectly. That's what that one looks like as well. But the machine is really good from what I can tell from now. So I'm just going to do a couple more stitches around here and show you what this lever is for. So if we were sewing a garment, or we were sewing a zip on or something like that, we would need to do what you would call a back stitch. So we would need our fabric like that, so we'd need it to a straight stitch, we put our footer down and we sew 2 like that, or 3. Yeah, I usually do 3. And then we're going to put this lever down, we're going to hold that down, and as we hold that down, we're going to stitch 3 back, let that go, stitch 3 forward, and then carry on going. That prevents your stitches from coming undone. So, yeah. Okay, so my final thoughts on the Lidl sewing machine is it is a decent machine. It's a good machine. It can get the job done. I am going to make another video actually making something with it instead of just doing the stitches and stuff, but it is a very affordable machine for £70. It's really good. I would just recommend getting better thread because that thread was just not great. But yeah, I do hope this video helped, and I do hope that it was okay. This is my first video, like my first proper video, so I'm not sure whether I was to be able to capture everything in the shot like the professionals do. But practice, isn't it? Practice makes perfect. So we will get there, and yeah, if you're not subscribed to this channel, then you better subscribe to this channel because I've got loads more sewing content doing, and you can join the Cozy Sewing Club where we sew in our pajamas because we don't like getting dressed. No, especially not in this weather. This weather is terrible today. So yeah, thank you very much. Bye.